Hey, what's going on, you guys? The Simpsons Man here, and as you can see from the thumbnail, Bye Apu, question mark? Well, we just talked about this not too long ago. I want to say it might have been about 8, 10, 12 videos back. They were talking about him at D23. Matt Groening had talked about him a little bit, but back then they were saying that, yeah, Apu is here to stay, like nothing's going on with Apu, blah blah blah. But today we find out that Hank Azaria is no longer going to voice Apu. Yes, this was brought up months ago. Yes, this was brought up even a couple years ago when they made the documentary about Apu. But officially today, they have mentioned online, so hopefully, this may or may not be super official just because it's on the internet, that Hank Azaria is no longer to voice Apu. I did see this on comicbook.com. They're a very credible source, so I'm just kind of going with it because pretty much everything that I've seen on this site has always been correct. So after years of complaints from the fans, actor Hank Azaria will no longer provide the voice of Apu. Now, I'm not really gonna get into this subject. I did post about it on my Instagram. Of course, people are gonna hate the fact that this happened. There might be a few people that loved it, so you know what? Good for Hank Azaria, good for Apu. I'm not sure, they say complaints from fans. I'm not sure how many fans were in on this, but like I said, I can't really get in too much into it because honestly, it's 2020. It's a very touchy subject to talk about. But Apu's been Apu, or Hank Azaria has been playing Apu for over 30 seasons now. So it's kind of hard to say anything good or bad about this, and we are not going to. Now, Hank Azaria does play a bunch of different characters, so obviously Hank is going to stay on the show or still voicing actors on the show, but he's not going to be voicing Apu anymore. Now, they didn't really talk about who is going to voice Apu. Are they going to just can him completely and not have him on the show? Because Apu is a huge character. Like, he's not Homer huge, but he's probably one of the top 10 characters of the show. He's been there since pretty much the beginning, and yeah, there's no way he's just gonna completely be taken off the show. I wouldn't think, at least. Hank Azaria did say he's not even sure what they're going to do with the character yet. It's honestly their call. So I guess Disney or the animation studios, or I'm not sure exactly whose call it is. We'll just say Disney for now, but it's their call. But they've all agreed, so them and him, they've all agreed that he is not going to be doing the voice anymore. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I am not going to voice my good or bad opinion on here. I love Apu, and I hope he stays on the show. Hank Azaria, all the best. Obviously, you're not going anywhere. You still have a ton of other characters to do. One of my favorite is Mo Sislak that he does. And my other favorite character that he does is Chief Wiggum. Both of those characters are definitely like some of the best characters on the show. And that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Like, I just wanted to make the news about it, so it's official that he's not going to be doing the voice. I know we had talked about this a while back. We didn't know if he was officially going to be stepping down or not, but from the sounds of it, he is going to officially be stepping down from Apu's voice. So now we're just going to sit and play the waiting game. Are they going to replace Apu's voice with, just a different actor, or are they just going to just have him in the background and just not really say anything at all? Possibly reuse some of his voice. Like, I don't know if I guess that would be kind of the same as him just doing it all over again. So thank you guys for always listening to me rant about all of the Simpsons news and watching the videos. If you did like what you listened to, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Every single subscription helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also, like the video, and if you do have any PG, possibly PG-13 comments about the situation, leave them below. If it starts getting too crazy or racy or just a bunch of nasty language, I will have to delete it because honestly, like, just keep it to yourself, just PG it up if you can. Keep it on the Simpsons level of, censorship. So that's about it, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, see ya.